I just realized that I'm a triangle. I just realized that my webcam capture through NVIDIA Broadcast was running at 1080p, even though I record and stream at 720p. So I was just like wasting like GPU cycles on extra resolution that gets thrown into the garbage. It was pretty dumb of me. I want to say at some point I did set it to 720p, but then it got set back, and I know this doesn't matter. And you don't care, and damn, is my hair looking bad. Like, can I just get something? Can I get something here? Like, come on. Like, just a little something. Little something. Little fucking something. Yeah. I'm very... Whew, I'm tired. I'm tired, but I'm gonna push through and do a stream. Anyway, working more on the click and play game. Oh, so I'm gonna do that. No, I'll do that. How do I do this? Right, computer. Okay, hold on. I know how to use a computer. I'm pretty sure. I think so. Oh man. Really? Really? Like because I had the audacity to be really small, now it fucks up like my shit everywhere? Really? It's ridiculous. Okay. Should be better. Let's get some video on screen here. Now, I know for a fact that the power strip is on, because I went out of my way to make sure everything was plugged in and turned on before the stream. And yes, it is on. Confirmed. Confirmed on. Confirmed plugged in. We'll just hit it with one of these. And get some video. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just do the thing. Just do the video thing. You can do it, I promise. Please. I know you can. Ah, for fuck's sake. Come on! All your shit is plugged in. There's no excuse this time. There's no reason. Big fuck. Maybe I shouldn't have made sure everything was plugged in. Maybe I should have just left everything unplugged. Maybe that was the real call. Maybe that was the right thing to do. Man, don't make me get up. Don't make me get up. Put my enormous active USB extension cable over here. Ugh! I don't even want to stream tonight! Plugged in. This is plugged in. This is all plugged in. Okay. Ugh. Come on, you big fuck. Come on. Everything is plugged in. Everything has lights. The power is going. The VGA is going to the VGA to HDMI converter. The HDMI is going in to the capture card, which is going into my dick and balls and into the computer. So what's the problem? What's the fucking problem? Anything? I know this is a weird crackling sound right now. Don't worry about it. Why is this happening? I guess I'm going to reboot the computer, not that it matters. It shouldn't matter. This is literally just capturing the VGA. Like this is not something that calls for rebooting a computer. Right, so it can't be the computer. The computer cannot be the problem. I've already tried power cycling the HDMI VGA converter thing. The lights are on. So I'm assuming it's not that. I didn't even want to stream tonight. I was so close to just saying fuck it and going to bed. Okay. Do I need to unplug and replug the capture card? Okay. Do I need to go check in the Elgato capture software to see if it's even recognizing the card? No, I don't want to update the fucking bullshit. The Elgato sees the capture. Also, can we just real quick talk about how stupid of a computer this is for what I'm doing? Like, I'm running Windows 98 on a Pentium 3 with 256 megabytes of RAM. How is that even close to period accurate? What kind of idiot would run Windows 98 on a computer with that much RAM? Uh, 21 o'clock. 14 minutes. Something seconds. Lord. Give it a second. We're booting. We're booting and tooting. We're really falutin'. Oops. Oh boy. This feels like the wrong resolution.
Welcome to Windows 98. Why are you still using Windows?
That's not the right resolution.
What is wrong with you? Stop buying computers from thrift stores, man!
That's better. That's better. Much better. Good old 35%. Come on. Come on. Okay. We're capturing a baseline of the audio with no music playing so that I can noise cancel it out later. And now we play the music. Alright. Oh lord, where the fuck did we leave off? I think when we left off, we made it so it's possible to damage all of the 6-hand Cosby kids. I think that's what we did. I think that's what we did. That one's a little difficult to damage, but... Actually, hold on. It looks like he changes back when he hits the top. He goes boom, and at the top he changes back. I think I want him to go boom, up, and then move over before he changes back, but I'm not sure how easy that would be to do. Without breaking it. I'm not breaking it too bad. Let's see. Sorry. I think I got like a bug bite or something on my arm. It's just messing me up. So many colors. You're supposed to use all the colors you can, because if you don't, then you're wasting them. You're wasting the colors. Okay, so y to plus 32, that's normal. Y to minus. X plus 16. X is less than value of A. X is less than value of A. Okay, so what's the name of the animation again, just so I know what I'm looking for? Jumping, then falling. Okay. So this is where it changes back. So all we do is we add one more thing here where it only changes back if Yeah, who doesn't love a good enter a title? I can think of all sorts of titles to enter. I just don't feel like thinking of them right now. Okay, so if exposition equals value A. Okay, so that should mean that it'll only change back or will it? I guess we have to check. It might do the exact same thing, because theoretically when it hits the top and the number ticks over, won't exposition and value A be the same? That could be a bit of an issue. Let's double check. Let's double check. Come on, give that a load. You can load. I promise. Alright. I couldn't tell because he did it really late in the cycle. Hold on. That's another late in the cycle. Come on. Okay, that's better. He actually stays in his robot form after he goes down, up, and he waits until he scooches over. Which is better. That means it's going to be easier to actually harm him without taking damage ourselves. So that fixes that. That fixes that over difficulty issue. This guy right here, despite how chaotic his bullets seem, he might actually be the easiest one because of how we gave Arthur kind of a very tiny hitbox for the bullets. This guy might be a little tricky because you can't really tell where he's coming when he's doing a swoop. This guy's also pretty easy, but I mean, you know. This guy still makes me laugh. I feel like this fight so far, it looks harder than it is, you know? He didn't change back. Why didn't he change back? He got stuck. Why did he not change back? Add 128 to value A. Huh. So why didn't he change back? Okay, so his value C is a timer. Lamps down, he goes up. Once he hits the position where he's at the top, which is here, 128 gets added to value A. His timer gets reset. And since 128 has been added to value A, he's now no longer... His X position no longer matches it, so he moves to the right. Maybe instead of equals, we'll check if it's greater or equal? Maybe that'll do the trick? It's really hard to say. Okay, that worked better that time, but is it consistent? Okay, yeah, I think that fixed it. I was worried for a second though that it was going to become like a big, stupid, complicated thing, but actually that should be fine. No real debugging tools? No, it's kind of a nightmare. There's no, you can't set. There's no built-in thing to set like breaks. You kind of just have to put your own shit in. You know, you can't like actively like pause the game to check the values of anything. You can't like just go in and change things as we're looking at it. We can't even add comments to the code, which is kind of the biggest problem right now. Okay, he's still working correctly. Okay. Alright, so now we have to start experimenting with actually allowing the Cosby Kids to be destroyed. That's going to be pretty important, so. We'll start with just a dummy value. Not a dummy value, just a default value to use for when to allow them to die. And we'll adjust the number as needed per Cosby Kid, depending on if it's too easy or too hard to kill them. So let's see. If Russell HP... Well, no, hold on. No, that's right. Okay, so if Russell exists and his HP is greater or equal to, let's start with 10 and see where that goes. If it's greater than or equal than 10, and let's say we only run the event once, right? So at that point we create an explosion relative to Russell. And where is he? And we destroy him. Okay. And also we should take some health off the boss's health bar. Where is that? Where's the boss health bar? Is this it? That's it. I don't know how much to take off. But no, that should be easy to figure out. There's how many pips? How many pips? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. There's 28 pips. Half of that is 14. Of course, it's not a pretty number. Why would it ever be a pretty number? Alright, let's just try... Oh, wait, how are we actually doing the boss health? Because that's a stand-in. Where's the actual boss health? Oh, alterable value A. Okay, we're using alterable value A. Alright, that's fine, that's easy. Alright. Subtract from value A. We'll try 3. We might change it to 2 later. I don't know. This is all gonna depend. We're playing this by ear. Alright. Let's just set up for each of them. Just for each of them. It's tedious, but... It's tedious, but it's gotta happen. You and the captain can make it happen. Just don't tell me about it. There we go. Next is Rudy. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna make sure we're doing this in the right order. We create the explosion before we destroy him. Otherwise, we could have problems. Alright, 3 more, and then we can start the test. Oh, okay. Let's see. Bucky. Same deal. Then Donald. And it's very tedious, but we're almost... I didn't set the positioning correct here. It's very tedious, but we're almost through. Alright. Then Mushmouth. There we go. Alright, so most likely the value we've chosen of 10 is going to be too low, and we're going to have to pump that up. We just have to figure out how much. By how much to pump it up. So let's see how this goes. Give it a second to load. Load to full speed. Come on. Come on. Okay, we're at full speed. There we go. He took a little bit of damage, but he's still alive. Oh, I just gotta see how easy it is to kill them, because we gotta tweak it so it's not the easiest thing in the damn world to kill them. Oh. Damn, he's gonna be difficult, actually. Even to just dodge his attack, like, he might be one of the tougher ones. Oops. Oh, damn it. Damn it, don't corner me! Okay, at least we weren't able to, like, two-cycle anyone. Okay, he's gonna be a big pain in the ass. Oh, fuck. Damn it! I thought we had these nipped! Damn it! I wish I knew what caused those. Okay, everything's still in place. Let's just try it again. Awful. I don't think I hit him once that time. It's a bit of an issue. Just a bit of an issue. Alright, I at least hit him once that time. I didn't even hit him one time. Okay. Yeah, I was really worried this was going to be too easy. But I don't think I have to be worried about that anymore. I definitely don't think I need to be worried about that anymore. Right now, the hardest part of the game is just the random crash. And also him. Ugh. I just wish I had a hunch of what was causing the crash. Just a hunch, you know? What could be causing this? Like, I didn't think, like, any of my code in here was particularly messy. At least not messy enough that it would cause a problem like this. I think there's lots of control stuff. A few timer events. Like, I don't even know what to even fuck with here. It's hard to say. There's not a lot of code left. But I don't recall a lot of crashes happening in the main stage of this segment of the game, so I'm assuming it's something I've introduced in the actual boss fight. that's causing this. I just have no way of knowing what. Which attack does it crash? It doesn't even seem to be one attack. It just seems to just happen without any specific, you know, repeatable action. Ugh. That timer is just keeping track of another value. It's not... I don't think it's really doing anything important. Shit, look at that. That's just bad control on my part. I made it too hard. I actually made this too hard. Like, I've not been able to kill even one of them. This isn't helping. Really isn't helping. Like, that crash happens way, way too often. Is there something particularly horrible I have in here? That I'm just not aware of? Like, I don't think there is, you know? It's very troubling. Like, if 50% of the time playing this boss means that the game crashes, then, like, how playable is the boss? I don't think it's the finger-pointing attack. It's happened during plenty of other things. I might have to kind of rethink how that finger attack works, because it's very difficult to both hurt him and not get hit by the attack. I think Mushmouth has to be vulnerable longer, because that's too short of a period to actually hurt him. Okay. Oh, difficulty. So now I have the issue of balancing the boss fight a little, while also having that engine crash in the back of my mind, knowing full well that I probably can't do anything about that crash. Okay. Bucky's attack is kind of... Bucky's attack is kind of unwieldy. I'm sure Dr. Watson is on here, but what am I going to figure out from like trying to debug it? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I've never successfully used a Dr. Watson. What's the good doctor gonna do? Here he is. Here he is. There you go. See this man? Have you ever seen this man in your dreams? He's putting his stethoscope on your balls. He's gonna tell you all about it.
Holy crap!
I don't know how to use Dr. Watson. I don't know what how he works. I don't know what he do. Here's some cool tasks I'm running. What's your favorite task? Is it Damon's tools? Is it... That's not a lot of tasks, is it? Like, that's... Is Click and Play in here? It is. Like, think about how many tasks you have running on your computer right now. Like just open your task manager right now. And then compare to how many tasks are running on this computer right now. Holy shit. What do you mean Adobe Gamma Loader starts my computer? I still have Grava's gamepad software loading up with the computer? Why? User drivers, MS-DOS drivers, 16-bit modules. Okay, so Bucky here. what does Bucky do? Bucky comes in. He gets his position set to the bottom area of the screen. Maybe we just need kind of a warning beacon before Bucky rolls in. Like something alerting you to where he's going to be doing a dash. Yeah, we might just have to do a little warning, like, symbol before he does his dash, because otherwise how else can you dodge that? You can't. It's just too much. And then Mushmouth needs to be vulnerable longer. Because he is not vulnerable long enough. Okay, so Mushmouth should probably be a relatively simple fix. It's just a timing thing. Where are we setting the value for him? Where are we setting his value C? No, not value C. What am I talking about? Value B of his marker. Or not value B? I'm getting confused. Okay, I see. So he's changing based on which shot he's fired. He's changing back after firing one shot. So really we want him to change back after firing more than one shot. So let's say greater than value B plus 1. That way, he stays vulnerable longer. Come on. Alright. Damn it. To be fair, I'm not trying super hard to dodge everything, so maybe I'm not getting the best like difficulty dipstick out of this right now. Okay, let's see if he's vulnerable longer. Okay, that's a good period of vulnerability. It was absurd before, but now it's good. Let's just keep going until we die, just for the sake of testing. Damn it, couldn't do any damage to him. And this is where we die. Okay, so we fixed Mushmouth. We have to fix, we have to give warning with Bucky's attack. So let's go ahead and do up a warning symbol. Here. Hold on. It's gonna be easier if I do it this way. I think. Oh, damn it. I just fucked everything up. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I know. I have to back up the fucking game. Let's see how that's gonna look. It's blinking too fast. I need to blink slower. Of course, it maxed out the speed, even though it didn't fucking show that. So, it should blink a little slower still. And by a little, I mean a lot. That's better. Let's make sure the hotspot's in the center. Not Nucky, Bucky. Bucky warning. I did it all for the Nucky. Alright, so how are we going to implement the Bucky warning here? Sorry, I'm full of Chinese dumplings right now, and it's making it difficult to think. I'm also full of stupid brains, which is probably making it even more difficult to think than the Chinese dumplings. Okay, for starters, let's always set the Y position of the Bucky warning to the Y position of Bucky. And then we just have to worry about putting him on screen when we want him on screen. So this is where he gets his Y position randomly set. This is where he's made to go quicker. Where's his initial speed set when he's actually attacking? That's the initial speed of 50. And the speed gets set to 0 when he's changing his animation. Okay. And the speed gets set to 100 when he's ready to go. Okay. And this is what actually adds a number to his counter for how many swoops he's taken, and then makes him actually start going. So on these two events, we want to set, and it's already going to be 0, but it's going to make sense later. We're going to set value A of Bucky warning not to 1, but to 0. I don't know why it went to 1. Okay. And this bit right here, which actually makes... where is he? There he is. This actually makes him go faster than speed 100. Let's make it so he can only do that... Well, I guess it's a timer thing again, so we have to consider how long do we wait with the blinker on screen before we let him go. Well, first of all, let's set up the, let's set up the counter for... the blinker. So while we're in this state, and it's Bucky's turn, every... 5 stinky seconds, we're going to add 1 to the Bucky warning value A. Okay, that's an important one. That's going to be counting up. Okay, that's where we set the direction. This is where we make them go faster. let's also have this. Set his speed to 0, in addition to all the other stuff it's doing. And over here, our little booster code, let's have this look to make sure that value A of the Bucky timer is... I have to install a listener. I don't know if we're going to get anywhere with Dr. Watson. Like, honestly, like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure anything out anyway. Okay. Value A is greater or equal to... I don't even know. We're going to have to make up a value. Let's start with 25, and then we'll tweak it from there. Okay. And when we're in the boss fight, state and value A of the warning is greater or equal to that same 25. And Bucky's speed is 0. Then we set his speed to 100. What song is this? It's Ant music. This is from Sim Ant. Some ants are playing the music. Would I trust Dr. Watson or Dr. Mario to look after you? I don't particularly want either of them to. They both look like they're just interested in testicles, and I'm not... I don't know if that's okay. Damn it. Dr. Watson, help me. Click and play game library. Accessed memory improperly. Or encountered some non-specific error. Trapped something. General protection fault. Some numbers. Some stuff. Stack. Summary. Oops. Stack trace of literal assembly that I wouldn't even know what to do with. Here's a stack dump. If you're interested in dumps. Oh god. The star is where it stopped. Okay. The dump isn't as important. All this RAM. Yeah, this doesn't help me, though. This doesn't help me in any way. Dr. Watson, you have done nothing for me. What was register ESI? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were asking something. I missed it. 2 attacks use the same timer at the same time? I'm not sure. There's a lot of timers running. Like, a lot of timers are running here. He's pausing. He's pausing before he goes, so the pause code is actually working. So now we just have to implement the little warning thing actually showing itself. Okay, so if... Hold on, let me filter this again. Oops, wait, no. It's not going to be included if I don't have a related event in it. Alright, now it'll be included. Okay, so if this shit and value A is less than 25, then the X position is probably going to be our best bet. Okay. How goes the game dev? Not well. Not well. The crashing issue has become very prevalent, and I'm not sure what we can do about it. Okay. So, this situation and Bucky's X position is less than 0. Then we set the X position of the warning thing to, like, maybe 16. I don't know. We'll have to dick around with it. Did I reset? No, we're filtered. We've filtered the events right now. It's not showing us the full number of events. And another one, if X position is greater than 640, then we'll set the X position to... Hey Siri, what's 640 minus 16?
640 minus 16, 624.
Okay. And then... the value A is greater than 25. That will make sure his X position gets set to just something off screen. Okay. I see somebody ported Moro into the Vita. I saw that. It's interesting. Like, the Vita, like, struggles to run it. There's a lot of, like, frame drop and stuff, and I mean, it makes sense. The code was never meant to run on the Vita, so it's not optimized for the Vita at all. But it's interesting. It's a very interesting thing to see. I don't think it would be fun to play on the Vita, but it's a neat little thing. Oops. Oh, okay. I have the... It's off a little bit, but it is working. Okay, so we have to push it further into the screen, but... Oh. Uh-oh. That's not right. Yeah, there's a bunch of Xbox 360 decomp, recomps, whatever now, that are running off of some tool somebody made that more or less just, like, fucking, like, glues the game to some kind of library based off of the Xenia emulator. Like, it's not a real decomp. It's just, like, a shittier way of running it in an emulator. It's kind of disappointing. Like, it muddies the waters and fucks things up a bit. Siri, what's 640 minus 32?
640 minus 32 is 608.
See. How do I want to do this? Like, there's simple ways to do it, it's just for some reason my brain doesn't want to do them. There we go. That's all we had to do. I don't know why I was reluctant. Oops. Damn it. Okay, it still did something weird there, but it should be okay. You still can't hit him very much because of how fast he moves, but that's fine. Okay. Okay, so we only want the thing to be positioned here when we're in the attack stage as well. So let's do this. Value A equals 1. That's important. Megastar, what the fuck is this setup? Is that an Apple IIc monitor? No, it can't be. It's like full fucking color. What is that teeny tiny little monitor you have? It's a color point of sale monitor hooked up to a Mr. FPGA. A point of sale monitor. Oh, Lord. It's only 10 inches. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty good size. I think so. Okay, let's see. Okay, Bucky's little warning symbol should be more tame now. Okay, what if... So what if to help with actually being able to damage Bucky... Where is he? Where is his code? I wish he had hoarded more CRTs and everyone was throwing them out. Yeah, it's a hindsight thing. It's 100% hindsight. Like, back in the Windows XP days, you know, I had like a beautiful 19-inch Dell CRT monitor that I would love to still have. But that thing got chucked out years and years and years ago. Okay, here's the boost function. So let's say we only want the boost to happen when Bucky is doing the pointing animation. We don't want him to boost when he's vulnerable. So let's actually replace this with if he's playing the point animation. That way he should just move at speed 100. When he's vulnerable, not at 100 plus. Russell is still hard to hit even after we made it so he's in his vulnerable state longer. Yeah. See, he moves a little slower now when he's vulnerable. Which lets you actually hurt the fucker. So good. Oops. Oh, no, can't hit that. It would be nice to kill at least one of them with these default health values I've given them. Just so I know. Oh, I got one! Unfortunately, that breaks the logic and the next one doesn't appear, but I did get one! Oh. Okay. So when we kill them, we also have to kind of tag in the next hand. Oh. Oh. Okay. So how does that work? Where's the spawning code? I gotta remember how I did this. Value B of boss. Okay. so it's 1 for Russell, 2 for Harold, etc., etc., etc. There was 6 being the highest one, so it's not counting from 0 up. 0 means nothing's happening. 1 actually means someone is being deployed. Okay, so let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's the def code. So when Russell is destroyed, we also want to destroy his token and set. Which value was it again? Get value B of boss state. Okay. Set value B of boss state to the next Cosby Kid. And we'll let each of them kind of do that. Two, three, 4, 5. 6 and 1. Okay, now we just have to set up the correct instructions here, which should be just down the line. There we go. Why is stop using AI in this chat? Because of this.
Thanks for the drink, Sonic. I was feeling quite thirsty. You had a rough transition into 3D. Now you'll have an even rougher transition into your death.
Dying is Mondo uncool.
That's why it's in our chat. Okay. Okay, so we have the code in to spawn the next guy. Why is he in Rio de Janeiro? I don't remember why we decided, but it's Goku in a cheesecake factory in Brazil for some reason. I don't remember why we decided that that's where that stage takes place, but it is. Oh, you like how increasingly complicated the game got over the past 3 years. Now that we're having crashing issues with the Arthur fight, I'm liking it less and less. Okay. So the code is smart enough to only try and spawn in a guy if they're still alive. So now we have to have code to detect if they're not still alive, so it'll skip over it. Should be straightforward. So value B equals 1, which is Russell, and Russell does not exist. Then we'll add 1 to value B. And then we just have to have 1 for each of these. So not less than 1 equals 1. Why did I do less than? Okay, so then 2. And Harold doesn't exist. Do the same thing. And all the way down the line. Oops. Three. And then for Mushmouth, rather than adding 1, we just set it back to 1. That way it loops around. Alright, so now we have the safety code. So theoretically, if we kill one of the Cosby kids, the cycle should just continue, just skipping over the dead Cosby kid. Oops, sound effects are on. Turn that off. We don't want that right now because of the lag it's causing on this inappropriate computer to be running Windows 98 on. Damn it. I want to see if I can kill one of them again, just to make sure the code is working. Although it's looking less and less likely right now. I really shouldn't have waited at the bottom there. There was not enough room. Okay, Donald's probably going to be the one we most likely kill again. Oh shit, we one-cycled Donald. So what that's telling me is Donald's health has to be set higher. So now let's just make sure that we can that the cycle continues now that Donald is dead. Okay, it skipped over Donald, so that worked. Okay, so the code to skip over dead Cosby kids is probably working. It would be nice to see if I could kill one more of them, just to be sure. But considering how much health we don't have, that seems unlikely. Oh no, we got one! Oh, we didn't clean up his finger bits enough. We didn't clean up his finger bits. That's important. Oh! Okay, so... So Donald, Rudy, and... Fingerman, I forgot his name, need to have their health set higher a little bit, because they were a little too easy to kill. Harold. So Donald, Harold, and Rudy need their health turned up a bit. And also we need to properly clean up more of Harold's shit when he dies. Harold. Here's Harold. Okay, so let's make sure we're also destroying Harold's finger. And the Harold targets. Good. So where is all of his stuff? Is this the only spot? It is. Okay. Almost 300. Yeah, we've already went back up to 300 events. It's just this. That's what happens when you have like 6 different characters in one boss fight, which in hindsight was probably something we should not have done. Okay, so let's try turning Harold, Rudy, and Donald's health up to 15, since they seem to be the easiest to damage. And we'll leave Russell, Bucky, and Mushmouth at 10 health, since they seem to be more difficult to damage. Click and play was still marketable. You couldn't minute. Where's the cat? I don't know where the cat went. Oh, the cat was literally right under my chair, and as I rotate to look for the cat, he runs away. I want you all to know that the bag from that Taco Bell I ate like 2 weeks ago is still here. It doesn't smell like Taco Bell. It doesn't smell like anything. But it's still here, in spirit. Yes. Okay. What about my peanut butter M&Ms? I think the tube of peanut butter M&Ms accidentally got thrown away. Get some plastic bags and clean up my gamer trash. I don't have time for that. Do I look like I'm made of time? I got shit to do. I can't be cleaning my room. Oh boy. Nope. Okay, maybe this will be the damage round. Yep, it is. Did 1 hit on him. It stopped here, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means. Like it's the same opcode. I mean, I'm assuming it's the same thing causing the crash every time. I just don't know how to translate this into what I'm doing in Click and Play. Like, I don't know what word it's moving in an invalid way. Like, what's ESI plus 2? I would have to copy the frame and start deleting it. But yeah, but I can't. But in doing that, like, it's gonna break the boss fight in a way that I won't really be able to properly test it. What is ESI? In assembly, what is ESI? Extended source index. I don't know what that means. ESI is the name of the register. I don't know what that means. ESI 2, register 2. I don't know what's in register 2. I don't know how to find out what's in register 2. Is this register 2? I don't know. There's a 2 here. I don't know if that means it's register 2, though. Put it in ChatGPT and ask him to explain what's going on. I don't think ChatGPT is going to know how to how to troubleshoot click and play crashing, even if I feed it output from Dr. Watson. Like, how would I even figure out what's located, what's stored in ESI2? If that's even what that means. Like, I don't know what it means. I guess I can save this. It's save it in my documents. I've saved it. Maybe I just need to have more tasks open on my computer. Maybe I need like 40 service hosts open on my computer, and then it won't crash anymore. You think it's saying move the value of register AX to the word table pointer, which is register ESI2. Move the value of register AX. But what the fuck is in register AX? Word table pointer, which is register. What the fuck is register AX? Either way, I don't have a quick and easy way to move files off of this computer onto a real computer. Siri, how can I make my computer stop crashing in Windows 98, Dr. Watson, Daemon Tools, View, Croc demo?
Here's what I found.
What did you find?
I found this on the web.
Why did you find it? Siri? Did you find it, Siri?
Here's what I found.
Why did you find it? Siri, talk to me.
I'm here. How can I help?
You can help by telling me how to make the computer not do the thing. She's not helping me. Ow. What's I doing? Well, I have a Dr. Watson dump I can always try to look at. Not that I know anything about assembly, so it's worthless to me. I know Dr. Watson doesn't do anything. But he's doing his best. He's trying really hard. He's a real doctor. And you gotta respect that. Did I back up my files? Hell no. I don't have a quick way to get them off of here, so I never back them up. Like, we're one, like, bad SD card write away from, like, losing the entire project. Install the USB driver pack. But the mouse is plugged into the only USB port on this computer. The table at ESI times 8 plus 0 times 360 returned a null or dangling pointer, which means one of a handle or object was already freed, but something still holds an index into the table pointing to it. Use after free. Memory corruption earlier stomped the table entry with zeros or junk. An uninitialized index was passed in. ESI was never set to valid table index before the lookup. Can I use the nub? I hate the nub. The nub's stinky. Oh, the nub's stinky. See, part of the problem is, even if I know what the Dr. Watson memory dump is telling me, how do you translate that into what's going on in the events of Click and Play? I don't think you can. Sorry, I'm yawning all over this cat. Cat, I'm very tired. Can you go to sleep for me? This isn't how you sleep. This is how you sniff my stinky beard. Bleh. You think there's a race condition. Something's trying to access a value that's already being deleted. Like a lookup value on a bullet that's already been cleared. I mean, but... It's still hard, like, without knowing what, though. It's like, where do you begin? Where do you begin to troubleshoot that? Oh, sorry, I'm so yawning right now. I apologize. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get much more done today. How tired I am. But we did implement... Yeah, we balanced Mushmouth's vulnerability, Bucky's attack, and 3 of the hand's healths. I recognize... I recognize that I chose to make this game in a program that has no real debug features. That's true. To make it any less frustrating. Oh, Cat, why are you here? Who told you to come here? Oh. I think it's because I'm mashing buttons. I mean, it's possible. There is a lot of code in here directly related to controls because of how Click and Play doesn't properly interpret multiple button presses at the same time the right way, so I have this whole system set up right at the beginning to translate the inputs into something where you can actually, you know, reasonably pull the controls without having multiple copied events all over the place. Ugh. It's hard to say. Oh god, the cat is giving me the allergies. Hold on, cat. I have to see how tall you are. Let's see. Okay. 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 No, I have to see how tall you are. Okay. Are you tall yet? Are you tall? How tall are you? How tall? It's not. This isn't working. I still don't know how tall he is. It isn't. I don't know how tall he is. You want me to see if I can force the crash by mashing? I guess there's no harm in that. I have to be careful not to hit the key. When you hear that doot, I don't even know if you can hear the doot doot sound, but if you can hear it, that's when I'm hitting the key rollover limit. Okay, I'm mashing. You can? Okay, good. That's the keyboard key rollover limit. I'm mashing buttons. So far, nothing. My screen, yeah, I know the screen freezes too. Yeah, so far nothing really repeatable from key mashing. So it might not be that. I'm more surprised that I made it all the way to the last Cosby kit here while just key mashing. Barrel roll. I can barrel roll. It doesn't seem to be doing it. Yeah, maybe it's not the key control events. The cat has decided to rest his head on my arm as I'm violently vibrating it against the arrow keys. I don't know what's wrong with him. Yeah, it probably isn't the control events then. Something to do with the boss events, as it doesn't crash in the stage. It might have crashed into in the main stage, but the thing is, it definitely didn't crash as often as this in the main stage. It was like significantly less crashing in the main stage. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts to this boss. You know? A lot of moving parts. A lot of fast-moving objects. A lot of like different like values and variables and systems all working together. Oops, how am I doing that? I just wish it was repeatable. If it was like reliably recreatable, then I could start narrowing it down. You'd be curious if it crashes in DOSBox or another PC. That's a good point. you know. It could be a system-specific thing somehow, but I don't know how likely that is. I think we just went 2 cycles, and then dying on the boss without the crash happening. It's very hard to say. Very hard to say. Quite frustrating. Right now I'm just mashing through the boss to see if it happens again. Because its inconsistency is the most frustrating part of this. Not gonna be able to hit that. I think my cat has just spotted something because he just went into alert mode. There's nothing over there. What were you looking at? There's nothing over there. Colonel Panic said I went straight edge, but on my screen, edge was put on the next line. So I didn't read it as I went straight edge. I read it as I went straight edge. So I thought he like, oh, I'm straight up edge now. I'm gonna drink 12 alcohols because I'm on the fucking edge. That's the damage that an unnecessary line break can do to a message. It's like there's a chunk of time where we get the crashes like one after the other, almost like 3 times in a row, and then suddenly we get this lengthy period of no crashes, and it's like, well, what do you make of that, you know? Oops. Yeah, multiple dumps would make sense. Maybe after the game is compiled, it doesn't crash anymore. That's possible. You know, compiling it could do something to it where it doesn't crash. It's really hard to say. What would be great is if if Klik Team like somehow like found the source code to Click and Play and they would just fucking release it so people could like have fun with this shit and, you know, maybe build some proper debug tools into it. But let's be honest, am I the only person left who cares about Click and Play? Like, I recognize it has like a legacy, and a lot of games were made in it. But who the fuck is still gives a shit about it in 2026? I think I'm the only one. Like, is anyone else putting out click and play content in the year 2026? Because I don't think they are. Anyway. Let me go ahead and get my computer shut down.
Goodbye, stupid. We've had a lot of fun on your crappy computer. Please don't ever come back.
There you go. Okay, well. That was our clicky play for the day, for the week, for whatever. Not as much progress as I would have liked to have made, but you know, necessary amounts of progress. Things that needed to happen happened, so it's good. It's good. Yeah, this boss fight is dragging, unfortunately. There's a lot of reasons why. Part of which is I really overcomplicated the boss fight, considering I started this stage with the intention of doing something relatively simple in comparison to the Simpsons stage. But I just couldn't help myself. Just couldn't help myself. Anyway. I'm gonna go have, like, Chinese dumpling-fueled nightmares. Thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate it. It's a lot to me. Tune in Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern for more Tamagotchi Life. Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern for... Right, we were playing Spider-Man 3 on the PlayStation 2 for some reason. And then next Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, more Descent into Madness as we try and chip away at this boss fight. Okay, I better go to sleep, otherwise this cat is gonna have a conniption. How do I need to, like, just set up, like, a system of levers and switches and buttons that I have to pull and push to end the stream. That way I have something I can do to just end the stream other than clicking the stop streaming button. I feel like this would help me in life. But I don't have it. So instead I just have to stop the stream. The button. Cat, where are you going? Cat. Stop it, you're invisible. You've become invisible, Cat. You're upsetting everybody. You're upsetting all of us right now, Cat. You can't do this. It's really upsetting when you become invisible. And it really disturbs people. So please stop it. Stop being invisible.